the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you all and Happy New Year. We will now do our agenda review. City Manager Layton.
Thank you, Mayor. On the first page, you have one person on the public agenda.
May I ask for one thing?
Yes.
Is there any objection by any council members so that the minutes are no longer printed to save on paper?
Oh, yeah, please.
So no objection to that. From now on, the minutes will be solely online or digital format, so again, it doesn't have to be printed.
Okay. Thank you. Nothing to highlight on page 2. On page 3, the council will be hearing an appeal of a Wichita Historic Preservation Board decision for property located at 632 North Topeka. And you'll be conducting that as a quasi-judicial body. Number 2 would approve the joint state legislative agenda that's been developed by the city, county, chamber, partnership, WSU, and REAP. Number 3 would approve a contract for managed call services for the library system. Number 4 would approve a funding agreement with the Wichita Public Library Foundation for $200,000 to assist with a funding plan for capital replacement items in the library system. Again, to move towards avoidance of deferred maintenance in the library system. Page 4, number 5 would approve the project and budget for the 2025 Intelligent Transportation System improvements. Anticipate intelligent transportation work on Greenwich, on East 21st Street, and on West 21st Street. Number 6 would approve a supplemental agreement to design and implement new signal timings for the downtown two-way street conversions and for the Kellogg and Rock intersection. Number 7 would approve a donation of $1 million for phase 1 work related to Crystal Prairie Lake Park and a supplemental agreement for the design of this work. It's primarily a bike path on Hoover. Number 8 would approve an annual agreement with Sedgwick County for the funding of the Housing First program. Page 5, number 1 would approve a public housing recovery agreement with the U.S. Department of Housing and Urban Development for properties that are being transitioned for sale. Sorry, I couldn't even read my own writing on that one. Page 6, I don't have anything to highlight. Page 7, 4A would approve an agreement for the performance of psychological evaluations for the police department's pre-employment process. 4B would approve design for updated odor control technology at wastewater treatment plant number 1. 4C would approve an agreement for the performance of operating and condition evaluations for the city's water and sewer utility, and also to assist with bond feasibility studies. That's all I have on page 7. Nothing on page 8. On page 9, number 7 would approve multi-hazard mitigation plan to remain eligible for pre- and post-disaster mitigation funding from FEMA. Number 8 would approve a claim related to a police vehicle accident. Number 10 would approve the sale of 2 land bank properties to Habitat for Humanity for the construction of new single-family houses. Nothing on page 10 or page 11 or page 12. On page 13, number 18 would approve project-based housing vouchers for 11 units of affordable housing. And number 19 would approve a contract extension with the Gill Group to assist with the sale of the Public Housing Authority's single-family houses. That is it for January 7th meeting. Preview for January 14th, Mayor, if you're okay with that. First of all, you have the selection of the vice mayor on the 14th. It may have been on your calendars incorrectly. When I looked at my calendar, it looked as if we had an 8 o'clock meeting on that and then met at 9. That's not the case. That was some kind of placeholder. But instead, at the very beginning of your 9 o'clock meeting, you'll do the selection of the vice mayor and then the administration of the oath of office. I'm sorry? Arm wrestle, whatever, it's, just got to count to 4. And then there's a special presentation from the school superintendent anticipated at the meeting as well. Don't really have anything on page 2. On page 3,
I have a question. Is the presentation about, what is it?
graduation rates.
Okay. I'm getting lots of questions about the bond issue, so I didn't.
Oh. Yeah, I think we'll stay away from that one. Page 3, we're negotiating amended contract with the car park to reflect council's action on the implementation of the parking plan. Also, we are asking you to consider changes to the city ordinances related to the use of golf carts on city streets. And then asking the council to endorse the 2024 bicycle master plan. That's all I have until we get to page 6. Number 7 would approve an application for us to request participation in a heat resilience cohort. This is so we could work on a plan, resilience plan regarding heat-related problems in the community. The city of Phoenix just implemented a similar plan, and I think is doubling down on the planting of trees in key locations to reduce urban temperatures. So it'll be a similar type of work. Number 8 is approving criteria for an RFQ for work to be done at the Hess Pump Station. And then all the way back to page 10, number 31 on the preliminary agenda would approve an agreement with the federal government for TSA space at the airport. Mayor, that's it for the highlights for the 14th. Be glad to answer any questions on either agenda.
Tuesday for the appeal, do we get wigs and robes this time?
I'm sorry, what was
Do
that?
we have wigs and robes since it's quasi-judicial?
I think it comes up every time, and we still have not purchased those. So.
Thank you.
All right.
Any activities or events in districts 1 through 6?
Not this weekend, but next weekend, our District 1 breakfast has the wonderful Scott Wadle to talk about all the work they do over there and planning. He is always very detailed, and a lot of folks in District 1 have a lot of zoning questions, so looking forward to that.
District 4 was supposed to have a fire town hall tomorrow, but we decided like 10 minutes ago to cancel it. Obviously, the fire department may be a little bit busier during the winter storm. So it was going to be at the fire station, and so we're just canceling it. No date for rescheduling right now. So
Next week they're supposed to.
Not this week. I think it's on the 11th. They're doing a snow day at the Indian Center, so might be having one before then. Bless you.
And anything from Councilmember Tuttle or Hoheisel?
Just living to stay alive. Hopefully be better Monday. So thank you for everyone's patience.
Very good.
No, nothing here, Mayor.
Get better to Councilmember Tuttle and everyone else. Happy New Year. See you guys.